How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff, not just One Piece. We cover plenty of manga on the channel, so stick around, check it out, see if anything else catches your interest. But with that being said, we got to get into it because we're having Haki discussions on Discord, and then King of Lightning's making Haki videos, and then the Haki video is getting posted on the Discord. So I also make videos about this stuff. Nowhere near as successfully as King of Lightning. Maybe one day, who knows? But I do make videos on this stuff, so I might as well make a video about this stuff. And of course, before I get into this, knowing me, I'll get animated. I'll get into it. I enjoy doing this stuff. It's all in good fun. It's all lighthearted. It's not that serious. We're just talking about manga, having a good time. If you disagree, you disagree. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. We're just here to have a good time. So yeah, feel free to call me stupid if you want. Anyway, getting into it. First of all, when it comes to King of Lightning's video, this is not a shot at King. I absolutely love him. He's great. He's hilarious. He makes a lot of good points a lot of the times. And there are some good points in his video. But I think it kind of just puts the most important and most impressive things that Haki does off to the side. And then focuses on the weakest points. I don't think that's entirely fair. I think you should both put the highest points and the lowest points in there. And then you can look at the whole scenario. But I didn't really have a problem with the video. I actually thought it was a good video. Most of his videos pretty much always are. There are a few things I will kind of pick at just a little bit. But yeah, Sanji with his fire leg against Queen. That's reliant on Haki. I'm going to be honest, King even said so in his video. He mentioned that it was from the genetics and increased levels of Haki that allowed him to reach those higher levels of heat and higher level of power. But then he says the Haki was like the fourth most important thing for Sanji at that time. If we agree that it was a prerequisite along with the genetics for him to be able to even do that in the first place, I don't think we can really just go, oh, but it's real low on the list. So are the genetics really low on the list too? Because they were both prerequisites. So I think Haki's still incredibly important there, and I don't think that downplays the significance or importance of Haki at all when it was a prerequisite. It's needed to perform the action, therefore very important. Now, on to the other side of the fight, talking about Queen, and pretty much everything here can go for King as well against Zoro. Yeah, look how impressive they are without all of this Haki, because yes, they have it, but we don't see them using it nearly as much as somebody like Zoro, Luffy, Sanji, a lot of people. They don't seem to really focus on their Haki very often, even though we have seen them use it. Just not a big deal to them. They have these really strong devil fruits. King has this really strong, just biological body. We're just going to run with that and we'll be good. Except for when we take a big-ass L and get launched out of Onigashima like a grand slam. I'm not talking about the Denny's breakfast. I'm talking about that four-pointer home run. Take your time jogging around them bases. You are good. That's how Queen got launched out of Onigashima. Maybe, just maybe, this isn't a very high-level concept, I don't think. Maybe if he used a little bit more of that armament Haki to negate a little bit more damage throughout the fight, maybe used a little bit more of that observation Haki to try and dodge just a couple more shots throughout the fight, maybe just used a little bit more Haki, that might have given him that little boost he needed to not take the fat L. So, once again, this kind of comes back around to Haki being very important. Honestly though, I can't understand how we take two guys who have these super strong ancient devil fruits and this super impressive body, and this super impressive tech. And then they lose to two guys that don't have devil fruits, don't have all of this crazy crap. One has swords, one has a genetically modified body, and then they use a lot of Haki and beat the crap out of people. And they beat the guys with the crazy devil fruit. Something I want to bring up on my own is, are we all forgetting about the fact that Haki has been carrying Luffy through the post-time skip? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not taking it away from Luffy. Luffy has been carrying himself through the post-time skip. But Haki has kind of done a lot of the work over the Gomu Gomu no Mi. Or with the Gomu Gomu no Mi, I should say. Because let's look at Gear 4th. I put it in the thumbnail after all. That form is reliant on Haki. It is reliant on a lot of Haki, and it requires Haki to be a thing in the first place. Without Haki, there is no Gear 4th. It is a requirement, just like for that hotter fire on Sanji's leg. So we keep running into things where Haki is required for this next jump in power to start chewing through these top tiers. It seems really, really, really important to me. I'm just saying. Now, yeah, kind of low-level Haki, kind of mid-level Haki. Not the biggest deal in the world, although you can kind of combat that with Gear 4th. Gear 4th Luffy in Dressrosa, is that like super high-level armament Haki? I don't really think so. That's probably what, mid-range? Nowhere near Ryuo, nowhere near any of this kind of crazy crap we're getting into in Wano territory. But still, that is insanely impressive and a huge jump in power, part in thanks to Haki. Now, like I said, with taking the most impressive bits of Haki and kind of putting them to the side, yeah, King drew attention to him and said, yes, of course it is important. So once again, I liked how he did the video, but can we not, in a discussion about Haki and whether or not it's overrated, underrated, whatever we want to discuss about it, can we not take those most important bits and have them in there too? I think we kind of should. So yeah, he mentioned it. The very initial unlocking of armament Haki is very, very useful because it makes dealing with Logia much more reliable. Then, now that we're getting into this stuff in Wano country, which this is where I find King's video a little bit funny, where he says, now that we've been in Wano country for a while, Oda's kind of started to prove that Haki is kind of overrated or not as important or this or that. Even though Wano country has shown us some of the most absolutely busted stuff we've ever seen from Haki. How does the arc show us the most busted stuff that it can do, and then has proven to us that it's overrated? I don't understand that. Yeah, sure. Oh, it's just master level Conqueror's Haki. That's still part of Haki. If you look at Haki as a whole, as a concept, all of it goes into the ball. That's part of it. So, yeah, advanced Conqueror's Haki. Go ahead. Let's put it like this. Take any 5 people you want that don't have Haki. That do not have Haki. They can have whatever else they want. I'd pick them out of the series. They have to be people from the series. Then, take, I don't know, Roger, no Devil Fruit. Really, really strong Haki. Rayleigh, no Devil Fruit. Super, super strong Haki. Zoro, no Devil Fruit, super, super strong Haki. Odin, no Devil Fruit, super, super strong Haki. Who else we want to throw in there? Throw in Garp in there. There you go, Garp. No sword, just super strong Haki in these hands, okay? What 5 people that don't have Haki are coming anywhere close to them? That's the thing. Haki is straight up busted. Yeah, it's the most potent form of Haki. But it's still Haki. I don't care. It's part of the conversation. It's there, and it is busted. Points go to Haki. A lot of points go to Haki for that one. I'm just saying, like, a lot of them. Now, I'm sure by this point in the video, I have plenty of people sitting there going, Blackbeard. What about Blackbeard? He doesn't use Haki that much. King brought it up in the video. I'm pretty sure he got brought up on Discord. I don't understand why we're bringing up Blackbeard. He has 2 really strong Devil Fruit. He should be extremely powerful. I'm not saying Devil Fruit are weak just by defending Haki, but with Blackbeard, how much do you need to be really powerful? How much do you need to compete at the top? If Blackbeard needs the Gura Gura no Mi, and the Ami Ami no Mi, and Conqueror's Haki Coding, and Future Sight, and Ryuo, why did you need the second Devil Fruit? Did you really need the second Devil Fruit to compete with everybody else who has 1 Devil Fruit or no Devil Fruit? Like, yeah, of course, start stacking stuff, and yeah, they're gonna start getting OP. Like, this is not some, like, whoa, my god moment, and yeah, he's got 2 of them. What? Of course, you have an advantage. It's unfair when everybody else has 1. Another thing to bring up is when we talk about people like Frankie or people like Robin, or just in general people who don't have Haki being able to beat people who do have Haki, we saw Luffy do it a long time ago. It is impressive. And yeah, it shows that Haki isn't this like end all be all like god form that makes you untouchable by anybody who hasn't unlocked it, no matter what the situation. But at the same time, when I'm over here going, look at how powerful Haki is. Look at Roger with a sword and Haki. Goldie Roger. And then I hear people go, hey, look at Frankie and Robin and how good they did without Haki, guys. Can you look at him? Can we give a hand for Frankie and Robin? Good job, guys. I'm talking about Goldie Roger here. And yeah, okay, take the mid-range argument. Go ahead. I'll take the guys at the tippity top. I think that means I win. I mean, I think so. Haki is kind of busted. Of course, this leads into, oh, okay, well, it's just take Conkers out of it. Take advanced Conkers out of it. How many people have advanced Conkers? Okay, fine. We'll take a part of Haki out of Haki and then argue against Haki. Sure, fine, whatever, let's do it. You can see into the future. Why are we downplaying these things? You can look into the future. There's a devil fruit that lets you go into the future. What devil fruit lets you see a few seconds in the future, like, oh, he's going to hit me with a 5-piece combo? Ha! No, he's not. This stuff is busted. Take your dragon fruit. Take your soul fruit. Take your whatever fruit. Use it without Haki. See exactly how far you go. You can get pretty far. Yeah, sure. You're going to hit a ceiling. And somebody with Haki is going to be above that ceiling, looking down at you, laughing, while they watch Teletubbies, waiting for you to catch up to the group. And I don't want to hear anybody being like, oh yeah, but you lose focus, and how much good does that Haki do you? How much good does this do you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was asking for the sun and moon when I asked people who engage in high-level combat basically for a living to have a little bit of focus. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was asking for the sun and moon when I'm asking people to focus a little bit. It's not an end-all be-all. It's not completely unbeatable no matter what the situation. As long as you got some Haki, you're good to go. No, I certainly never made that argument. I haven't seen a lot of people make that argument. Sure, some people overhype it a little bit. Sure. Is it slightly overrated in some aspects and territories? Maybe. I'll tiptoe that line with you. I don't know if I'm ready to dive headfirst in, but I'll tiptoe it. No matter what, though, Haki is busted. It just is. When you look at Haki as a thing, as a concept, from top to bottom, it's just kind of busted. I don't know how else to put it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. If you are on the other side of the argument, feel free to go down below and tell me I'm a complete idiot. It's fine. I'm okay with this. I love doing stuff like this. I obviously get very animated and very into it. I come from a group of friends who have just talked crap to each other and debated and laughed and had fun for years. So I enjoy it. It's all in good fun. It's all just talking about manga at the end of the day. We're just having fun here. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. I'm out.